guys, AGO Creations here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. In today's Minecraft video, I'm going to be teaching you how to use the teleport command, since a lot of people seem to struggle with learning how to use this command. Of course, let me go back into... There we go. Alright, and to start with how to use teleport command, first of all you want to know where your destination is. But first, put in the command. You can specify at S, at P. If you're making a map, I would recommend you using at P, because it'll be less difficult. However, it depends on how you want to make it work. But once you have that part set up, then you have to pay attention to your coordinate digits. And of course, for each person's device, these digits will be different per se. So, my digits are 282. Now, that's the first digit. Of course, if you don't want to have to copy all of your digits, you could just simply, to be able to quickly write all of them down, you can basically just hit the /spawnpoint command, allowing you to get your coordinates down faster, making it somewhat easier to set up. And you can always check in the chat. $281. Was it negative? Nope. 87. 87. Right, and let's look. 826. Alright, that should do the trick. And then if you just want to send the person playing the map, or if you're teleporting your friends to specific locations, that's more easier and not as complicated to do. But this usually is more complicated for most people. Because one, you have to specify who you are teleporting to where. And sometimes it means you have to get rid of all the commands the coordinates you put in. So, it is often best to just simply only specify with @p or username. But if you're making a map, @p, because if you specify your username, it won't work for the person playing the map. What do you mean no target matches selector? Oh, gosh darn it. Sometimes commands don't always work the way they should. I don't understand. Probably because they're not enabled. If you are not sure if your world has command blocks enabled, make sure they are enabled. because if they are not enabled, this will not work. So it won't work in a survival world. It will work for an adventure map if you have it set up, but if they are not enabled, then it won't work. Of course, I'm probably gonna have to just try again, because command blocks can be really tricky. If you're not careful and you mess up the command, it can be really difficult to fix. Sometimes it's best to specify, put the negative before the first digit, or otherwise it won't work as well, which is another common case, which is incredibly annoying to mess with, but it can happen a lot of the times. Now, it often is best to specify where your coordinates are, so that way you don't end up in the wrong place. So mainly pay attention to the last digit, but otherwise it shouldn't be complicated to do. However, it's the least hard thing to do. Alrighty, let's see. What did I scuff up on the first one? Also, sometimes negative values can also be the reason where your player ends up. Just depends. It's a little complicated, but I am trying my best to simplify this. I would recommend being incredibly careful with how you set up your command blocks. Now, if an expert is watching this video, well, you already know this is beneath you. Okay, so it was the negative dash that messed this up. Noted. Alright, and finally, and then if you wish to teleport back, it's the same thing. Now, teleporting to a friend, if you want to teleport a friend to you, that is simplistic. If you see a little slash bar next to the settings gear, you just click that, and it has all these three things. Of course, we'll tackle the time, setting the time of day, and weather in another video if people really want that. But when you teleport, if you go to the slash and then do teleport, if you click on teleport, and you do who, if there's another person on the world, they will appear underneath you. And then when you select them, you can use the command, the TP to them to you. But in order to teleport to the same place or a different place, if you wish to end up somewhere different, with your coordinates, put in a negative value, and your player will be teleported to the most randomest of places. Okay. I would recommend doing spawn point to ensure that if you don't want to have to bother typing in the chat each coordinate, it'll save you time. But if you have plenty of time to spare, it works out just fine. Now, it's fairly easy for anyone to mess up a command, as I just did, and I did not intend to, but it's easy to mess them up. Alright, that should do. $306. Alright, nice. And finally, 67. 67. Okay. 67. That works nicely. Oh, nope. And 882. 822. Alright, and then you'll just be able to transport yourself to 2 places. Smooth transition to anywhere you wish to go. Now, if you don't want this on the left side of your hand screen showing up, you can simply just put this command in. Once you put in this full command, which may take some time to type, specifically if you're on Pocket Edition, once typing all this, you will now no longer receive any messages in chat. I think I was supposed to update it to true, because sometimes the booleans are different. It can be really annoying. But anything can be annoying with commands. Just put in the same command properly since I messed it up. Once doing this, now I'm confused. Alright, let's see. So for Pocket Edition, it's don't send command feedback and then false. But for PC, it is command block output false. But it just depends. Now I updated it to true. but I have to update it to false. Alright. Just type the same command. Oops. Alright, and then just... once the text in the top left corner disappears... Okay, so something is clearly not working in Minecraft, because normally that would work. Okay, well, that's clearly broken. However, that doesn't mean anything. Thanks for watching today's Minecraft video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, make sure to, well, in the near future, turn on the bell, but that doesn't exist at the moment. So, at the meantime, just hit the like and subscribe button. And also, make sure to watch older videos if you missed any videos, or more videos at that.